Hey, hot tubbers. It is now officially winter season. Can you just feel it? The snow is going to be flying soon, and you've got to be wondering, what accessories do I need to get through this cold winter season? Because I know you want to use your hot tub, and I want to show you how that you can definitely use your hot tub. And stay tuned. I will be right back, and we are going to show you everything that you need to know. So, hey guys, before we get started, one of the things I do need to tell you is that I am an Amazon affiliate, and I do get a very small commission for anything that you find of value if you click the link in the description below. There are about 10 items on this video. These are things that I feel that you really need to have a good hot tub experience this winter. They will be time-stamped below, and there are numbered, and descriptions will be below for where you can get these great items on Amazon. And let's get started. So, hey guys, one of the first things that we need to talk about is, I've talked about this before, but it is definitely going to be the towel warmer. I'm actually going to show you guys here real quick what I've got going on the towel warmer here. Let's get over here to Amazon, and we're going to go here. And if you guys can see this guy right there, he is awesome. I will actually show some B-roll footage. I've had this guy since about April of last year, and he is amazing. If you guys don't have one of these, you need to get one of these. I can tell you for a fact that this has been one of the best purchases that I have ever made for my hot tub. I use this guy so very much, and I highly recommend that you guys definitely get one of these. But again, that towel warmer, that is going to be number one. You definitely want to get that first. I didn't think I needed this towel warmer. This towel warmer has definitely been one of the best things that I have ever purchased. The number two thing that you guys are going to need to get is a stocking hat. And honestly, I'll put that description down below. These are my favorite. These CC stocking hats are my favorite. They're kind of pricey, especially for what they are, and I don't want to ruin them, so I don't normally wear these into the hot tub. You don't want to have your little pom-pom, and you don't want to get that wet, and I definitely consider this a fashion stocking cap. But these turtle fur, my husband's a UPS driver, and he's got these turtle fur. This is actually his neck warmer, but we got these as beanies, so they cover up your head. They keep you warm when that weather is 42 below or something like that. Those are absolutely amazing, and you definitely want to get a stocking hat. I can tell you guys that you will use your hot tub more in the winter when you just hunker down in that water. You pull that hat down over your ears, and you don't think about it, but these don't absorb the water very much, and they dry really super quickly, so they almost like wick the water away. So those are the best stocking hat that you can get for your hot tub, but you definitely want to get a stocking cap to go with your hot tub as well. Our number three is going to be, all right, guys, I am the most excited about this. I actually had a customer tell me about this, and I didn't know anything about it, but they're building a house this year, and they wanted to make sure that their hot tub was so far away from their steps. And the reason why is they got one of these roof heating systems, and they're huge, and they are absolutely amazing. And I'll go put this out because I'm super excited about this. But you just lay this out on the concrete, you plug it in, and then it just heats up the concrete. The cool part about it is it's designed to melt snow. I live in South Dakota, and I'm not so concerned about the snow melting, but when you get out and your feet stick to the ground because it's so cold, this is the most exciting thing that I've heard about for a hot tub, and I don't know how long. Again, I'll put that link down in the description. But you guys, that's a game changer right there. Those of us that live in the winter, you're going to use that hot tub year round now, because you're no longer going to have to get you can get slippers and you can run out there but this is going to be amazing. I'm super excited, and I will do another review on this in the middle of winter once I have some actual footage of it. But I am super excited about this, and I can't thank my customers enough when they share stuff like that with me, because It's designed to go on the roof to keep the snow off the roof, but why wouldn't it work on your concrete to get you to your hot tub? I think it's the greatest thing ever. My thing number 4, what do we have for number 4? Oh my gosh, you guys. This is the hose adapter. This is a game changer. This hose adapter, this guy right here, I don't know if you guys can see it, but what this will do is it actually comes in 2 pieces. And what this does is it actually takes the place of your faucet outside. Comes with a couple of O-rings. But what you'll do is you'll take this piece here, and you will attach that to the faucet. You'll unscrew the screen that you have on the faucet. You'll attach that to the faucet, and then you screw this to the bottom of that. Now what that does is that allows you, so you just screw that on there, and now you can actually put a garden hose on the end of this. Does a couple of things. One, it gives you a place to clean your filters and do what you need to do. Service call number 1 in the winter is a dirty filter, so that gives you the ability to do that. And it also gives you the ability to hook up a garden hose from the kitchen sink or the bathroom sink to the hot tub, and that way you can keep your hot tub water full. This guy, I think he's like $8, something like that. Again, the description will be below. You got to get one of these. Your Ace Hardware sell these as well, but this one will make all the difference in the world. So make sure that you get yourself make sure you get yourself one of these hose adapters, which brings us to my number 5 accessory that you guys need, and that is the collapsible garden hose. This guy is absolutely amazing. I did break down and I did get the 100-footer, and I've had a lot of 50-footers in the past, but this guy is a 100-footer. What's great about him is this is that adapter that I was just showing you. That's screwed into the sink, and then this just screws right into here. And now I don't have to bucket my water back and forth anymore. That's going to make Frank really happy because he's the one that has to do that. But now I have a way to clean my filters. Number 1, service call. I now have a way to fill my hot tub. Number 2, service call in the winter. Your water does evaporate quite a bit faster in the winter than it does in the summer. So it's really important to keep that water level at the bottom of the pillows. That's a super easy way to do that. So huge, huge thing to do. Our next accessory is going to be the nozzle to spray the filters with, and I will show you that here just right now. So that spray nozzle, everybody needs a good spray nozzle, and especially if you're using your kitchen sink, you can't just use the kitchen sink nozzle to spray your hose down. You are actually going to need to do something a little bit more than that. So the thing that you guys need to get here is this heavy duty brass nozzle. You could connect that to your garden hose. It works super good on cleaning your filters, and just invest in a high pressure one of these. That definitely makes a big difference on that. So that is definitely one of the things that you guys need to get. If you don't have one of those, make sure that you do get one of those. And moving on to our next accessory. Our next accessory is going to be the bucket heater. That is number 7 on our list. This guy, you guys, is on sale right now for about, I think he's like $50. This guy here. This guy is worth every penny. If you guys wait till January, February when it's super cold, they're going to be back up to $100, $110. So get one now. But what this is, I actually bought one to keep in my own house so that I had it. But what you do is you take this guy here, you put him inside of a bucket. And the reason you do that, the reason you put them inside the bucket is you want to protect the hot tub. And the only time you're going to break this out is if you actually are freezing and you lose power and the hot tub is losing temperature. This guy here will keep that hot tub from freezing. The worst thing that can happen to a hot tub is for it to freeze. So if you take this guy, you put him in the bucket, and then you submerge the bucket with the heater in it and you plug it in. What I love the most about this guy is he's actually got a light up. When you plug him in, this actually lights up. So that's huge. Again, I'll do some B-roll here so that you guys can see how to actually do that. But you're going to take this, you're going to put this in the bucket. And when you put this in the bucket, it's going to heat the water up to like 110 degrees. It'll keep your hot tub from freezing. It can actually save your hot tub. If you have to, you can go all winter with it. But more importantly, we just want you to do it until you can get service tech out there. We've actually had totally frozen hot tubs where we've broken through a layer of ice and stuck that bucket in there and heated it that way to defrost a hot tub. So this is just an insurance policy. Like I said, they're like $50 right now. Get one, have the peace of mind of knowing that you have one. These guys are just huge. So make sure you stick this in the bucket, put a brick or a rock or something inside that bucket as well, and then just submerge the whole bucket, and it will save your hot tub. If your hot tub is freezing, this will definitely save it. Okay, guys, so the number 8 thing you need is the bucket. This isn't the bucket I ordered. I actually did order one, believe it or not. But the number 8 thing that you need is the bucket. The bucket is to protect the hot tub. So you're going to take the bucket, you're going to put the heater in the bucket, put the rock in the bucket. Any bucket will do. You don't have to order one from Amazon. So if you guys have a bucket at home, use that. I actually did order one though, so it just isn't here yet. But put that in, protect the hot tub with that. That is a pretty big deal. That, along with the space heater, which I'll get to here in just a second. I did also put in an extension cord. Again, you guys, any extension cord will do. You don't have to get this one. What I liked about this one is it's got several plugins on it. And the reason that I did that is I'm going to plug in the rooftop heater so that my floor is good. B, that I can plug in my bucket heater to keep the hot tub from freezing. And then it's got one on the other side so that I can plug in my space heater if I ever have a freezing situation. So, and that comes to our last thing that you need for your freeze guard protection kit. And that would be your space heater. Where's that at? I got a lot of stuff in here today. So this is a space heater. You just want something really tiny, something like this guy here. He works great. What you'll do is you'll take the cabinet or the door off of the cabinet, and this again is only if your hot tub is freezing. You'll take the door off the cabinet. You'll turn this, turn this up to 3. You will plug it in, and it does have one of those on-off switches. So if it falls over or something, it has an on-off switch off the bottom. You'll put that down there, down by the equipment compartment to keep that up and running again. Then you're going to prop that door back up on that equipment compartment just so that it can try to keep the heat in there as much as possible. You're not going to be able to put the cover back on unless you can maybe get it down where the electrical goes in, but most people can't. So if you just prop it up there. Again, this is a temporary situation until you can get a service tech out there, but this is something that is totally huge and highly recommend. Just have this stuff in your backyard now and you'll be great. The other thing that I would recommend that I didn't actually make a graphic for is a plastic coffee cup. And I will put some description down there below on a plastic coffee cup. I have my hot tub lady one that I use a lot. And I also have a couple of these hot spring ones that are amazing. This is my favorite coffee cup ever, is this guy. When I'm not using it as a planner, I use it as a coffee cup. If you don't want to pay for a graphic one, I'll put a link down below from Amazon of just some plastic coffee cups. There's nothing better than going out in the morning and having a cup of coffee and enjoying everything that you guys want to drink out there, whether it's a hot toddy or if it's a cup of coffee, hot chocolate, just warm cup of tea. I'd love to sit in the morning with a cup of coffee. It's the best way to wake up. So guys, hopefully this was helpful for you. If you want any more notifications, make sure you ring the bell so you never miss anything. I do have a Black Friday accessory coming out, and you guys love these accessory videos, so make sure you check that out. Please do not forget to subscribe. Helps me out so much, and it moves me forward in the YouTube algorithm, and everybody wins, and I get more information out to you guys. Don't forget to check out the live streams every Monday at 3, and I absolutely love you guys. Hope you're ready for winter this year, and just remember, keep making life epic. I'll see you next Wednesday.